Penta, you brag about being a man who does not know fear. How foolish of you. A lack of fear in your position just shows how ignorant you really are. Fear would have protected you. Fear would have been your ally. Fear would have made you run away as fast and as far as you possibly can. But now, Penta, you've chosen your fate. Now, there is no turning back anymore. When I'm done with you, Penta, no one is gonna remember your name. All they're going to remember is that Ludwig Kaiser is the fastest rising superstar in the WWE, and you, for the very first time in your career, will know fear.
Kaiser, I'm not done with you, cabrón. Ya te rompí tu madre en Royal Rumble. Ya te rompí tu madre en Raw. ¿Dónde más quieres que te rompa tu madre? You and I are not done this. Correction! I'm not done with you. No holds bar is a pure lucha libre. And lucha libre is my kingdom. Next week in Brussels, I will show you that Europe is el territorio de Penta el Cero Miedo. Because the fifth chapter of Penta Era will be the final chapter of Kaiser. ¡Bélgica! ¿Están listos? Los veo ahí. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta el Cero Miedo.